Gen X summer. I want to know if y'all experienced summer like this. Last day of school, you didn't really have to change classes that day. You just did it out of boredom more than anything. Or maybe you went to the music room to hang out with your friends. You went to the gym to hang out with your friends there and play some basketball. Maybe you even got out of school early or didn't come to school at all. But basically, the last day of school was just going through the motions. Sometimes you had a party on the last day. That was always cool, the pizza party. And then the countdown began. You hear some kids in the hallway just watching the clock. And then you hear 10, 9, 8, and your heart starts pounding and you're picking up your stuff to go. Finally, 3, 2, 1, and the bell rings and everybody runs out of the school, never to look back again until next year. But that didn't matter because you had 2, maybe 3 months of fun to look forward to. Sometimes 2 because, hey, you got out in May and you went back in late July, early August. But we got out for 3 months, or almost 3 months. It was at least 2.5 because we would get out very late May, like I said, and we would go back around August 20 something. And that was always cool. So you get home and it's hot outside, so you put on some shorts and a t-shirt and you go to the refrigerator, you grab yourself some Sunny D or maybe some Kool-Aid or a soda, make yourself a sandwich of some sort, and you sit down in front of the TV, you watch cartoons, or you played a video game. Sometimes you went outside to hang out with your friends, walk around the neighborhood, and you just yelled and screamed and had fun. Ride your bike, whatever. Got on a skateboard, skated, fell on your ass, laughed about it. Whatever, you just were out for the summer and you were going to have 2 to 3 months of this type of fun. It was always fun for me because my birthday came in July. So July comes and you've got the 4th of July to look forward to. Everybody was barbecuing. The whole neighborhood smelled of charcoal and smoke. And then you would smell the tangy, sweet scent of the barbecue sauce. You would have ribs, you would have hamburgers, chicken, pork chops, whatever. And you just have family come over. In the backyard, you're waving around the sparklers that your dad got you. And you cannot wait until that night because you were going to have a blast. Hardly anybody watched the fireworks on TV because they were too busy blowing their own fireworks in the backyard or out in the street in the front yard. And it was just a lot of fun just hanging out and spending time with your family on that day. For those of us who had birthdays in the summer, we kind of missed out on getting the cupcakes brought to the school and celebrating with our classmates that we hated. So we got to celebrate at home. Maybe you got hot dogs and hamburgers if your parents grilled out. And then you would get those little barrel drinks. That's what we used to call them. We called them barrel drinks. In New York, I think they're called water drinks. I'll put a picture of them in the video so you know what I'm talking about. And then we got the cake. Of course, we got our cake. And we had Neapolitan ice cream. Every birthday, everybody got Neapolitan ice cream. I don't know how it was for you, but for my family and my friends, it was Neapolitan ice cream. And that was all we needed for a party. Every once in a while, we might get a soda, but for the most part, if we got a soda, that was the only soda we could have. And then we had to have those barrel drinks. And that was our birthday party. And we had fun playing outside, running, screaming. We got our birthday presents. Sometimes we got one, sometimes we got lots. And that was enough for us, because we were with our friends, we were with our cousins, we were with our family. And that was the birthday party right there. We didn't need our presents. We liked our presents. We played with them when everybody went home. But that was the birthday party for the summertime for the Gen X kids that I grew up with. Around my birthday back then, as it is now, because my birthday came around July 25th, was when the back to school ads started playing. And that was always depressing. I'm like, will you stop? It's still summer. Can't you wait till the 1st of August? And I fussed like that every year. But around the first week in August, when I was a kid, we would go shopping for the school clothes. That's how it was with my kids too, except we didn't have fun getting their school clothes because they wore uniforms. But I didn't. So my mom would have fun picking out cute outfits for me in some cute shoes, fashionable tennis shoes. And I had some of the cutest clothes. The girls I went to school with wouldn't admit it, but I saw them kind of staring at me and whispering about, I wonder where she got that. But they would never ask me because they hated me, but that's alright, I didn't care. And so on the first day, you might get like maybe 4 outfits, and so on the first day, you didn't wear your new clothes. Some people did, but a lot of people waited. And then throughout the rest of the week, you went in there in your new clothes, blowing everybody away. And it was a lot of fun to do that. We don't know why we wanted to make people think we didn't get new clothes on the first day, but then on the second day, as one of my cousins put it, we jump in their shop. And so, yeah, that was the thing to do back then. And so the first day of school comes and it's depressing. The day before the first day of school, I always got the after summer blues or the first day of school blues. It was just something that hit me just out of nowhere. It's the same thing for after Christmas for me. Once Christmas is over, all the presents are opened and all the dinner is eaten and family goes home, I get the after Christmas blues. Well, that's the same thing that happens for me at the end of summer. And I just wasn't ready for the summer to end. I got used to my freedom, not doing homework, not having to worry about grades. And so going back to school was just depressing. I had to go back to my bullies and to the teachers that were mean to the other students, but they always made you feel like they were being mean to you too. Going back to carrying those heavy ass books for 9 months, I just was not looking forward to that. And that was my Gen X summer. And so I want you guys to tell me in the comments, what was your summer like as a kid? What did you do during the summers? Did you have to work? Did you have a job like, throwing newspapers or whatever? What did you do over your summer vacations? And what was it like for you going back to school? Tell me in the comments. I love interacting with you guys, and I love some of the ideas that you give me and some of the memories that you have. And I love when you share that with me. So anyways, you guys, like, share, subscribe, do all that good old stuff. I would appreciate it if you did, and I love it when you do. As usual, there is a donations link in the description. If you would hit that, help support me and my channel, you'll be helping me out more than you could ever possibly realize, and I thank you in advance. But for now, you guys, I love you so much for wasting time with me. Hope to see y'all on the next upload. Bye for now.